Let's move on to another defensive lineman here, Colin Hurlbrink.
Colin Hurlbrink.
Yeah, Hurlbrink, the Haverford School down in Swarthmore, PA, 6'3", 250 pounds. Again, this kid just a 3 technique, gets off, great first step, great get off.
So you talk about replacing guys, right?
Yep.
And somebody that Colin really reminds me of is Matt
Rothrock. I wrote it down right here, Matt Rothrock. Yep.
And so, and when he walked in campus, I was like, is that Matt's little brother? Like, they kind of look alike, you know? So it was exciting to see Colin, and Coach Hines did an unbelievable job early on in the process. I mean, the entire D-line class was done by early signing day.
Nice.
So we got to kind of go through the season with these guys committed and in the boat with us, and we were really excited about them. Again, Colin was a kid that we had in camp, you know, really impressed Coach Hines in person, and really created the opportunity for himself.
Look at him
here.
Just separating,
you know, yeah. And
I saw him play the nose. I saw him play the 3 technique, and I saw him play the 5. So I've seen him play across the board. He's just not locked into the nose, 2 gap.
Has position flexibility. You know, obviously we see him as an inside guy. You see him come off the ball right there, get his hands inside, get rid of it. And again, that's what I'm talking about, just like with Ian Grayson, the pocket collapsing from the inside. That changes everything for a quarterback. His eyes come down now. Now he loses vision of what's happening downfield. And there, obviously, you see him in the run game, being able to get off a block, come down the line of scrimmage, and make a play.
When you can make a quarterback eyes drop because he's worried about the rush at his feet. You know, quarterbacks always know that someone's coming from the left, coming from the right. They can slide, they can step up, they can, as I say, climb the pocket. But if you mess with a quarterback's feet and just for a split second his eyes drop to find out, are we blocking number 55, Colin? Do we have that guy secured? I mean, that makes a huge difference. He comes off a player, that's all Delaware County, 3-year starter, football, basketball, track. I mean, this kid is an athlete playing a defensive lineman.
I mean, how many times are we going to say that with the guys that we're recruiting?
Yes.
Multi-sport athletes, right? So the guys who are playing 7-on-7 year-round and the guys who are kind of one sport specific, one position, that's great. You know, but it really excites us when we have the ability to see a kid play basketball, to see a kid in a wrestling match, to see him go throw a shot put.
Well, it gives you another look at him.
And what it really tells me is that you're really competing all the time. You're not position training for 6 months out of the year. You're constantly competing, and that's what we're looking for. The kids who have the competitive nature to come in and push everybody in front of them.
It's good to see an offensive lineman play basketball. Watch him in space. I mean, are they ever going to move like that on the football? You would hope so, but when you see a guy play center, play basketball, move with his back to the basket, play defense, I mean, those are invaluable things that you can do when you're in the recruiting process.